Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Mrs. Cobb's Kindergarten Corner. Today we're going to be doing social studies. I can't wait to learn with you today. Alright boys and girls, today welcome to social studies class. We are going to be having a special guest with us today, and his name, I hope you remember him guys from school, his name is Colton. Come on down, Colton.
Alright, hey guys, what's up?
Alright, Colton's going to join us for social studies class today, and he wants to help us learn. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Miss Cobb.
So today we are going to be learning all about technology. It's a big word, right? What does technology mean?
I think technology means things that we use on a daily basis, things that we use every day, and today we're going to be talking about that.
Yes,
Miss Cobb.
exactly. What are some examples of technology that we use at home? Let's talk about home first.
We could use iPads.
iPads, good.
Our cell phones. We use our PlayStations, our Xboxes.
Yeah.
We use a lot of technology at home.
Now, since we're going through COVID-19, we are really using technology,
yes,
right? More than we ever have before.
We are.
And one of the things that we're using for technology is our handy dandy iPads for school, and we're also using
computers
or laptops.
Our laptops to see what we're doing right now.
That's right, exactly. So, boys and girls, and this is really helping us at home, right, using all this different technology. Let's talk about when we were at school. When we used to be in the classroom before COVID-19, when we went to school every single day, what were some of the technology pieces that we used in the classroom?
We used computers. We did before this whole thing started. We did use computers.
Good.
We used our iPads. We had iPads. We used a lot of things. We used the telephones.
Telephones to call.
We did use a lot of things.
And our big, instead of a big chalkboard, what did we use?
We used the big smart boards.
Yeah, the big smart boards.
And Ms. Cobb, I want to say something. You can see kind of a similarity of what we use at home and what we use at school.
That's right. That's very good. We use some of the same technology pieces at school that we do at home. That's a very good observation, Colton. Okay, so what I would also like to talk about is how technology is shaping our lives today, and also how technology has changed over time.
Yes.
So used to, when we were in the classroom, we used to have the old chalkboard, right? We used to take a piece of chalk and we would write on the chalkboard, and the teacher would have someone come and erase it. But today, no, we don't really use those anymore, do we?
No, we don't.
We use what?
Smart boards.
Smart boards. Yeah, and we play YouTube videos on those. We do lessons.
Which we're on YouTube right now.
Exactly. That's right. So that's one way that technology has changed. We went from chalkboards to Promethean boards. What are other things that have changed in technology? We used to have
the old telephones.
The old telephones. Yes, and the old telephones were like the rotary dial phones. So telephones have definitely changed. We went from rotary phones, and then after rotary phones, guys, we used to have, you guys may not be aware of this, but we had the very first cell phones. They went from big, giant phones.
Big, giant ones to medium, kind of little wireless ones.
And all the way down to the small ones.
Portable iPhone.
Yeah.
The very first iPhone.
So phones have definitely changed over time.
Yes.
Also, what's changed over time is radios. We used to have old-timey radios where there was one little dial, and it was kind of hard to kind of hear what the speaker was saying. Then we went to cassette tapes.
Like little tapes.
Yeah. So one of the ancient ones we used to have too was record players. Instead of listening to everything on the radio, we'd buy the old-timey records, and we would play those on a record player.
Yes.
But today, boys and girls, we use, like Colton said, we use CD-ROMs, and we use regular radio in your car. You can listen to it that way. So radio has definitely come a long way. And we also have iPods. So you guys can program any music that you want, and you can also use your cell phone to download music. So we've really come a long ways with the way that we listen to our music. We've come a long ways with how we teach in the classroom. And another advancement in technology that we have is the old cars. Before we drove cars, we had horse and buggy.
And we actually used to have those big three-wheeled bikes. And that used to actually be their transportation back in the old times.
That's right. Yeah, so we had horse and buggy,
Horse
then we
and
went
buggies,
to
then we went to bikes.
Well, we had bikes, horse and buggy, and then after that it was actually the very first automobile.
The very first automobile.
And then we moved into cars we drive today.
Cars we use modern days.
Yes, so our automobiles have definitely changed too. The way that we get around, the way that we transport. Another form of transportation that we use today is airplanes. So they used to have the old
paper, or not paper, but like wooden airplanes.
With a big propeller.
You guys will learn when you get in a more social studies. You learn about the two guys that built the very first airplane.
Yes, and the first women who flew the first airplanes.
But nowadays, now we use jets, we use airplanes, we use things to get us in the air, even helicopters.
Yes, all kinds of things have really changed, right? So boys and girls, you can see that technology has really changed and shaped our world, from transportation to the way that we learn, to the way that we listen to our music, the way that we watch television has changed. There's a lot of advancements and a lot of things that have changed to help us with technology. Technology is extremely important in our society today, and we're really using it today in order for us to learn, right? This is the most important way that we are learning right now. So thank you, boys and girls, for joining us in social studies today. We are going to continue learning about how technology has shaped the way that we live, how it changed the way that we learn, how it changed the way that we listen to our music, how it changes the way that we drive our cars, everything that we are learning and everything that we do with technology, and how it's changed and helped us in our world today. So thank you, boys and girls, for joining us for social studies. Say thank you, Colton, for helping us learning today.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.